So this Wednesday, we have the Grand Slam Tournament of Champions semifinals. We have Chris Jericho versus Daniel Bryanson 2. We have John Moxley versus Sammy Guevara, and then we also have Tony Storm and Athena versus Serena Deeb and Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Um,
I what
I don't
is
like. I don't.
what does
Before
Mustard think about that? I'm
I'm,
curious to know what Mustard thinks.
I'm gonna let Must speak before. I do want to say, Tony, you are. I need you
I
to stop.
she
I
has to
need
step
you to
away.
stop with these
She has to
tag
step
team
away
matches.
for a little.
What'd you say, Mayo?
I said she has to step away for a little.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But you go ahead.
I'm not happy with this tag team match. I'm not happy with this. I need you. You need to let Tony Storm cook, and when I mean cook, you need to let her do some open matches like John Moxley started doing.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to have these tag team matches. We don't need to have. You could have had this tag team match as a second match. We don't need this. Tony Storm should have been going against DMD
Athena.
for the Open, or
Oh, yeah,
Athena,
that too.
or Britt Baker, or somebody else on the roster. And you could have had up on there. She faced Penelope Ford this past Dynamite. Okay, now put in who else in the ranking? Put somebody else up there. Put Red Velvet if she's back and ready. Put somebody else up there. That's what you got to be doing. You can't. These little tag matches. They good. They cool. But nah, we got to move on. You got to start building that title up again.
Yep.
Yeah, we need some more classic intense
we're
matches,
missing-
honestly.
Hold on.
Because
Go ahead.
no, because I need I need Tony. I like Tony. All right, she's grown on me, even her music. But I need to see a little more aggression, a little more passionate aggression
Pass.
actually in that. Freaking pass, yeah. That's just me though. And plus, let's just I'm very curious about Jamie Hayter. That's really who I'm interested out of all this outcome actually.
That's a see. This is the problem with fucking. Oh, before I even go, Mayo, you wanted to say something? Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna point out was not Rose. We have a new champion. Where's she at?
Oh, she just wrestled on Dark.
Didn't she be facing Tony Storm? Because now Rose always faces new champions.
Well, y'all bitch and now she ain't doing it. Y'all bitch and now she ain't doing it.
This is the
I mean,
problem.
but then again, I mean, she didn't need to back off of that because that was getting a little bit repetitive.
Like y'all, she was the second one, to put a good match because she could work. I'm sorry, but y'all like to bitch and complain, but Nyla Rose can work.
I did
work.
a bit. I like.
Nyla
yeah.
Rose.
No,
I like
y'all
Nyla.
y'all bitched. Y'all were like, damn, why is she going ahead? Why is she going to feud?
No, I didn't bitch.
That's
Hold
the
on,
TK
that wasn't me.
booking.
Go back
Look
in
what
that
happened.
spot. I did not bitch. So
Well,
go back.
now we have to
Other
struggle
motherfuckers
with some
bitch.
women's matches.
I say this man really needs to work on this division, like hardcore. Like
no, what
like,
he needs, we need writers. Is what we need.
Listen.
We
This
need
man only
writers.
does like
Jesus.
this man only does like one fucking woman's match throughout the whole fucking night. Give us at least 3, man. Yeah, 2 hours of television. Give us 3. Give us a story. Fine. If you don't want 3 matches, give us a story, something.
That's what Dark needs. That's what that, in my opinion, Dark and Elevation needs to have writers. There needs to be because if you think about it, if there's a storyline going, yes, the match is going to be dope. But if there's an active storyline going continuously, we would watch. I would watch. I still watch regardless because I think the matches are better. But if you have an actual fucking writing, like, tune in next week. We're out of time. Tune in next week. Oh shit. Oh, we're next week gonna have an actual storyline going on.
Yeah. Yeah. We need story for sure.
Sense, yeah.
We have to have writers, man. I love TK. I think TK is a great visionary.
Don't like promos now, but just give us
no. But I just think you need to have like a storyline base where you can literally just max out stuff. I think TK is a great booker.
Things better, yeah.
I think he's a great visionary. I think he knows the optics and he knows how to do things. But the missing minute details of this segment here, this segment there, she needs to say this here. I think that micromanaging there. That needs to happen.
One of the great elements of storytelling is concurring segments throughout a whole night, especially if it's good. Look at what happened with Moxley, right? He started the show and then he came out later on, further enhancing. Is that even a word? But further enhancing. Thank you. Further enhancing that element, that story that he had, that issue he had with CM Punk.
Yeah.
In such a short amount of time, it felt like, oh, okay, this is, oh shit, Moxie's coming. Oh fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's what you need, something strong and keep it concurring. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At least on a nightly basis. Remember, like back then in WWE, when Stone Cold had his segments, you would see him even if he's not wrestling. You'll see backstage. Oh, this happens. Match. maybe another segment. Oh, here's Stone Cold again. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
what we need,
why personally I
especially
feel
for the
that
women.
Britt Baker was probably like the best women's champ that they've had so far because she always had something going on, and I think she was a little bit of a strong champion, stronger, a little bit better. Or I just, in my personal opinion, I think she was their best one so far because
She's
she had the
definitely
heat and she was able to put into work, and she had some shit. Sorry, no, I'm not trying to call work right now. Sorry, my fault. But no, I think she had some really good matches and some good opponents that like really challenged her for that belt. And I think that's what they need to go back is bring a champion that can draw in good matches like we
Yeah.
did with Britt.
Yeah.
And yeah, she's definitely, I would say, out of all the women's champion we've had, somewhere the most memorable one because of how heavily she was so a part of what was going on in AEW. And like, it's a shame. It should have been like that for Thunder Rosa, but she
Yeah,
ain't
but
getting nothing.
I also feel like that also goes back to our problem because we wanted a new champion and we threw Thunder Rosa there and she was hot. She's great. I'm not gonna trash on. I think Thunder Rosa is a great wrestler. But it also comes back to the point where yes, you are good, but again, the
Where do you
title
go
does
from
not.
there?
Where do
Yeah.
you go from there? I think it's easy to build a superstar going up and getting the title. I think that's the
Okay.
easiest story you
Well,
can
when
write.
you start off like this, she won the championship in a great manner. The next night, she has an interview with Tony Schiavone, not even in the fucking ring on the stage. And she doesn't even get a chance to say anything. Before she even says something, she's blasted in the back by Nyla Rose, not getting a chance to speak. When you treat your champion like that starting out, that's kind of interesting. And it didn't go anywhere with Nyla Rose, too. So at least if it went somewhere with Nyla Rose, all right, cool. But nah. No, you heard it from Tony Khan himself. He said that she's not the greatest talker. He said it. I put it in the chat a while back. I would have to go and find it. But TK basically confirmed everything we talked about with Thunder Rosa. She's great in the ring, but she can't talk. And if you can't talk or sell, he's not gonna put you on that much.
Which is why Jade Cargill is a good,
Again,
TBS champion
Because
right now.
she's
Because
talkative.
she can,
Yeah.
she's a good
Exactly.
she has good promos.
but
That's
you
it. You gotta have good promos as well as being a good wrestler. I get it. I mean, look at Dante Martin, great wrestler.
It's like, yeah, you can talk the talk, but can you walk the walk? And Jade Cargill definitely walks the
Facts.
walk. She backs up what she says.
Facts. You need to have both at least.
And that's what Britt Baker did too a lot of times. Granted, yeah, I mean, she was a heel. She won in a heel way, but she backed up what she was saying.
yes, but you as owner of a company should not be saying that at all. You as a owner of a TV
Yeah.
should not be saying that.
No, yeah, of course.
Imagine
I mean-
how she feels. Imagine how your roster feels, who doesn't even have that talent yet. Like they're like, damn, I can't do this because he's gonna think I don't know how to talk. Like Tony Khan, you shouldn't open your mouth at all. You shouldn't.
But that's the thing about TK. He's always been upfront, honest about how he feels, whether we like it or not.
Yeah,
That's something I respect that as fucked
Yeah.
up as it is. Yeah, shit,
he's always been like that until CM Punk sits next to him and he shut the fuck up. Because that's what
I
he
give
did.
you that. I give you that.
He shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
let him
Because
have it.
Because-
Yeah.
Again,
Because CM
Tony
Punk's
Khan
a moneymaker.
he's a chihuahua. He's all tall. He's all bark, but when it comes to shit, he doesn't do shit.
I will say, I think TK needs to. I think one of the biggest reasons why I'm not gonna say that I soured on him, but where my admiration for him has fallen deeply is because Mayo is right in the light where you can say slick shit behind the thing. You can say, after him getting bitched out and literally derailed by CM Punk on that same night, you said, I'm not gonna let WWE or I'm not gonna let that shit down. Like I have more money than Jim Crockett. You talk a hot shit, my guy, and I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Because you're a good shit talker. But when you have somebody right next to you, literally cutting your balls off, nah, dog. I'm gonna need you to stop.
Yep.
I'm gonna need you to stop. But regardless of that, AEW Grand Slam. Not sorry. AEW Grand Slam is
What?
coming up. Sorry, AEW Grand Slam is coming up. Grand Slam Tournament of Champions is also happening. We have a big night on Wednesday. We are going to end it here and move on to the nerd culture part of the podcast. Spike, do us a favor and take us out and put us into the next room.